everybody. My name is Angie Morenga. You're watching Just Angie. We're the home of inspiring, amazing conversations. And today is the 12th day of January. Anyone who knows me knows that 12 is my number. I love the number 12. Everything around me happens in 12s. And what an honor it is to be here speaking to you on the 12th day of January. The year has just started. There's so much going on. But I'm so grateful for the conversation that we're about to have. Thank you so much for coming, Olyvia.
Thank you for having me, Pastor Angie.
You are welcome. You've been here once before, but that sounds like I don't even know which
ages ago.
When you came, because we were at the Joseph's house. That was where we were filming. That was such a long time ago.
Yes.
That is even before COVID. So it's like, must be about 4 years at least.
Yeah, almost ago. 5, I think.
Almost 5.
Yes.
We're so grateful to have you back. Please look into that camera and introduce yourself to my guests.
Hello,
and to my family.
Everyone. Yay! Hi, everyone. My name is Olyvia Kimathi, and I'm so excited to be here. Happy New Year. I hope it started well for you. And I'm here with some goodies.
I know.
Yes.
Because the message today is about work. And
yes.
I love it. It is about work. So I have like 4 scriptures. The people who know that they don't put scriptures up, they shall decide. The word of the Lord is here. Proverbs 12:11 says, whoever works his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless pursuits lacks sense. The Bible makes a lot of sense.
A lot.
Proverbs 13:4 says, the soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. Proverbs 16:3, commit your work to the Lord and your plans will be established. Ecclesiastes 3:12-13. I perceived that there is nothing better for them than to be joyful and to do good as long as they live. Also that everyone should eat and drink and take pleasure in all his toil. This is God's gift to man. And finally, Colossians 3:23-24. Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Jesus Christ. And I love it. And I think there's one I missed. I kept thinking about it, which says that if you do not work, you do not eat. You know, God is very clear. I don't know why we try to add parameters. If you don't work,
you should not eat.
You should not eat. Very simple.
Yes.
Simple life here. So we're here because you created this toolkit. And even before we go to the toolkit, I remember you helped me do raw. And I'm so grateful for that. Olyvia helped me do raw. Because I can repeat myself 100 times. I can tell the same story over. Then I can't tell that I've repeated myself 12,000 times. So I love that I wrote, sometimes we did voice notes, you edited and you put it all together. So help me. So please, this is the amazing woman that did the raw book and really did it well. What would you call yourself? Because I'm the author, you're the editor.
Yes. I edited and transcribed it.
And transcribed it.
Yes.
Yeah, and put put me in the light that I needed to be in.
Yes.
And stop me from repeating myself. So, and the way it flows, if it flows well, it is Olyvia who did it. So then you've come up with this amazing toolkit.
Yes. So for context, I'm a copywriter.
So you're a copywriter?
Yes. So I do all sorts of writing, whether it's ghostwriting, whether it's writing articles, email copy, whatever it is, I'm your girl. Good. So recently, in the last 1 year or so, I found myself doing CVs for people. A friend of mine approached me and she's like, I'm trying to get a new job in a new industry, so I don't know how to tweak my CV. Can you help me? And I was like, I've never done it before, but I can try, no problem. And so I did it for her, and we were not sure. She was like, okay, let me practice with it, do a few applications, see what responses we get, then we know if we need to tweak it further. And I said, okay, fine. The first job she applied for, she got. So we were like, wow. Yes. So that was also validating for me. I was like, oh, perhaps I can do this.
But you have a gift.
Thank you. And so she shared my contact with a career coach who was looking for CV writers. I was like, girl, I've only done one. She's like, nope, you're good. Let's do this. And slowly this coach kept sending clients my way. And interestingly, there were clients from different African nations.
Wow.
It wasn't Kenyans. So I think maybe perhaps that built my confidence a bit.
Well,
I'm like,
that is
okay.
just God pointing out purpose.
Yes, and so I had all these clients from Ethiopia, from Zimbabwe, all over, and I was like, okay. And then at one point, one of them asked me, by the way, can you help me with online applications for jobs? And I was like, I honestly haven't done it before, but why not? So she said, okay, send me your rate. And I was like, I don't know.
You see, good Christians, Olyvia, we shall not say on camera, yeah, rate, yes, rate hard.
Yes. And so I guessed a figure. She was like, that's a bit high. I was like, okay, I went slightly lower. Already I was shooting so high, I was like, I don't know.
Good.
And then eventually she was like, yeah, that's fine, let's do it. And she would pay me per application. And we sent out numerous applications, and I was like, what?
Wow.
Yes. So while I was doing that, she was so happy with my work. She shared my contact with her colleagues. And this is a woman who's an executive in the African Union. So my name is being shared all over, and I'm like, what's happening?
So good.
Yes. And so for a year, that's what I did. And I gained so much experience understanding this whole process of applying for jobs. And then I would support my clients even in the interview process. I would prep them. I just do research and just boost their confidence. Before I knew it, I was like, wait, I think I have a niche here. I think I have a niche.
Yeah.
And so that's when God placed it on my heart to put the knowledge in a book.
To put it in a book.
Yes.
Here is said book, but
Yes.
I'm sure they'll have an image of it in the video.
Yes.
And the book is
The Complete Job Hunt Toolkit.
because that's what I'm going to look for it in here.
Yes. So
Oh, amazing.
I did-
First of all, thank you for obedience. Because you see, you said something. God said do it and book, and you did it.
Yes.
Go on.
And one of the most incredible things is that the idea didn't even come from me. It was my little sister who was like, you know, you have something really valuable. And my business was growing. I had more and more clients, and I was like, I'm only one person. I'm not able to edit and work on all these CVs.
And help people with the online process and help them
Yes.
with the interview.
It was
prep.
becoming too much. So that's when she was
Okay.
like, how about putting the knowledge in a book so that
That's so
you
good.
don't have to keep doing CVs, but you can empower people? And I
Yes.
thought that was brilliant. I was like, wow.
Bigger audience as well.
Yes.
Because you can get a big audience. You have your niche audience, yes, that's your
Yes.
clients who are paying, but a bigger audience can then
Yes.
try to figure it out.
Exactly. And that's when I was like, okay, I think it's time to venture into the Kenyan market now. All this time I had been quiet about what I was doing. I just wanted to gain the experience and the knowledge. And then I finally put it on social media, and I was like, hey guys, this is what I've been doing. And I wasn't sure about even the pricing for the Kenyan market, because before I was charging in dollars. And I know my Kenyans, they're always like,
We know them.
Yes.
We know ourselves.
So I ran a promo. I was like, okay, 50% off for the next few days, come. And people were interested. And before I knew it, I had 10 people saying, okay, I want you to work on my CV. I was like, oh, okay. And then I think 2 weeks later, I released the book. And
Has the response been
the
overwhelming?
response has been really good. And I hadn't realized how much knowledge I had, like, you know, until people started asking me questions, and people even started asking, can I do consultation? Like, how much would you charge for like a 1 hour phone call? I was like, what? That's a thing?
Olyvia, it is a thing.
It is a thing. And now I'm slowly gaining
wow.
confidence even in charging for my services, and I'm seeing there's such a wide array. So I really wanted to encourage people, don't belittle anything. That favor I was doing my friend has birthed this whole business.
So that's even a place to stay. What favor? What things do you do effortlessly that you just need to sort of like, I feel like enter in, add skill to, or just begin to do?
Yes.
Because that's what you did.
Yeah.
I feel like it's almost like, remember, is it Shonda Rhimes who had the year of yes?
Yes.
Just saying yes, you know, the fact that you said yes to the first CV it just led to all the different things happening. So this is why Olyvia is here on this Sunday, to ask you to say yes to things, to look at what you're good at. Because when I was reflecting on how I got you to, or how I felt the Lord telling me to get you to help me do raw is used to write blogs.
Yes.
Very vulnerable, but the most amazing writing. I've never seen anything like that. I know I'm hearing the word prose. Is it prose? Prose.
Yes.
But I mean, the way that you did it, I would be intrigued. I would read through your stories. Do you remember?
I remember.
Did you bring them all down or something?
On Instagram, yes, but they're still up on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yes.
So you can go check her. It's Olyvia, how do you say your, but maybe they'll share your social media handles.
Yes, on Facebook.
Because that's what drew me, the way that you could write. So I'm sure if we look at all your other friends and everything, there's something they felt that you know how to do. First of all, you can write very well.
Thank you.
So that's good. So now the CV was tested, CV writing has been born, yes? Consultation has been born. Helping people prep for interviews has been born. So I feel like it's just growing and growing and growing. And this job hunt toolkit, what does it do for you in summary? Because I saw it has how many chapters?
Many. I think there are 12. Yes.
Yeah.
Our number 12.
You see, and today's the 12th. Like, you can't make this up. Can you make these things up? You know what I'm saying? How do we make these things up?
We can't.
We can't make them up. We can't make them up.
Yeah.
And I just felt like this is something that you have to do, because I'll just go through it. So it talks about that the chapter is Introduction to Modern Job Market Landscape. That's amazing. What does that mean?
Yes. So the job landscape has changed so much over the years, especially with AI. So one of the things that some people don't know is that there's something called an ATS friendly CV. So that's applicant tracking systems. So before a human being sets eyes on your CV, it goes through AI.
Wow.
And that's how they shortlist. So if your CV is not following a certain format,
you will not be shortlisted.
Exactly. Even if you may be the person for the job. Imagine. So it has to be a certain font type, font size. It's crazy.
Does it have to have keywords?
Yes, keywords from the job application. It has to match the job description that you're applying for.
So this machine is going to first sort out my CV.
Yes.
So my CV has to be right.
Yes.
In order to be selected.
Yes.
It is the 12th of January. Mwaka inaanza.
Yes.
Stop feeling that. You know, that's the disturbing the heavens. We need a job. Okay? Get in line with the system.
Yes.
Even the scripture be saying timing is everything. Get into the rhythms of God. You need, I didn't even know that.
Yes.
Get into the ATS, the applicant tracking system. Chapter 2 is about personal branding. Why personal branding?
Because every candidate,
yes,
every candidate is unique. There's a reason that will set you apart from all the other candidates. Leverage on that. See the skills that you have, even if it's not something that's necessarily on the job description. What makes you unique? Why should the employer take you over the other one?
The other person.
Yes, so you need to know how to present yourself. So essentially your CV is you telling your story. Like, this is the first opportunity you have to tell your story. Yeah, so tell it well.
And then I love that you're very organized. So after every chapter, there are 3 key things. So even crafting your elevator pitch comes there. We're not telling them everything.
Yes.
Chapter 3, the perfect CV, structure, content, and style. My goodness.
Yes, I have laid everything down with examples and everything. Like, this toolkit is literally what you need to be able to ace the application system.
There's a structure and a content and a style for my CV.
Yes.
And you've described it there, because I can see
Yes.
understanding different CV types, key sections of a winning CV, tailoring your CV for specific jobs, and design and layout. Chapter 4, writing compelling cover letters. Yeah.
Yes.
You even have the purpose of a cover letter. I'm not going to tell you everything else, but okay.
Yes.
Take me through that.
So for any job application, you're not just sending in your CV. You need to have an accompanying cover letter.
But it has to be compelling.
Yes, it has to be compelling. It has to be precise. It has to have the keywords in the job description. So you have to be very careful. You're not just telling any random stories in your cover letter.
It's connected to this application.
Yes.
And the advert.
Yes, and it's showing why you're the best person. Before they even look at your CV, why should they consider you?
I love even telling the story. It's a story.
It is.
I'm feeling like that word compelling. It's an invitation to go deeper with me.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I want the employer to know.
Yes.
I am so excited.
Love it.
My goodness. Chapter 5, job search strategy, where and how to find opportunities.
Yes. Like, where are you looking for these opportunities? People are saying there are no jobs, there are no jobs. There are so many jobs. And right now, we are not limited by location. There are very many remote jobs.
Yes.
So you can apply anywhere in the world. But where do you find these jobs listed? It's in the book.
It's in the book.
It's in the book.
Get the book.
Yes.
Chapter 6, acing online profiles. And then optimizing LinkedIn and other platforms.
Exactly. So your employer, your potential employer may look for you online to see, okay, what are you about outside of your CV and cover letter?
Oh, there goes danger. What are you about?
Exactly. So your LinkedIn, your Instagram, your Facebook, all your socials need to align with the brand that you're portraying.
And you know, it's so true. The other day I was looking to fill a position. Let me tell you some of the profiles. No, I was like, there's one person who has linked, I think, a very serious profession with a very unserious one, but the profile that opened was that one. That was the end. I didn't even go further. I was like, no, because I'm finding that strange. I was even asking the person who referred them, why would they put their creative, maybe fun side on this very serious side? Why would those profiles be
together?
Be together. I can't. I can't.
Yes, so you have to be very careful.
And what you're posting on your books, because they're going to come look.
Yes.
On your profiles.
Yes,
on your social
profile.
medias.
Exactly. Because it shows who you really are.
Yeah, because you see, the thing is, we're very good at presenting one face. It's like even church. We have a church face, church dress, church outfit. We have an outfit to visit our parents. We have an outfit to be for where, you know, we're not the same person. We're almost schizophrenic, honestly. Because, but now you see, there's a job face. There's a place you're trying to project. This is who you are. But when people go deep dive, that's not who you really are. I like it.
Exactly.
I like it. Even how to use, because you said using LinkedIn's job search features, because many people don't know how to do them. One of the things I've never fully understood is LinkedIn. So get the book.
Yes.
Chapter 7, the application process, filling out forms without filler. Yeah?
Yes.
What is without filler?
So sometimes, many people tell me that they give up in the application process because of all the questions you have to manually fill in. So one of the things that I advise people to do is, outside of your ATS friendly CV, which is usually just a 2-pager, it's literally you condense everything you are about into 2 pages, but have a separate one, which is now a modern CV that has more detail. And if you can just copy and paste from that, you'll be able to fill in your application so much faster because you've already done the work, putting in everything that you're about.
But I don't know what the world is coming to. How can you be tired of filling out an application?
Oh yeah, people, they give up.
Why?
Microwave generation.
Chapter 8. This is a good one. Preparing for interviews and the art of selling yourself.
Yes. So your CV may be beautiful, crisp, clear, the best. Maybe Olyvia worked on it, so you look very good, right?
And you have a compelling cover letter.
Yes.
Compelling.
Yes.
And the branding.
Exactly.
But
now, how are you showing up at the interview? Whether it's physically or virtually, you have to leave an impression. You don't go there and stammer and stumble over your words and you're not prepared. You have to read on the organization that you're trying to get into. Show them that you're actually interested. It's not just casting your nets far and wide to see whichever.
And that whichever where it will fall.
Exactly.
And you know what the organization is about and what they stand for.
Yes, what the role is about, why you're the candidate for it. You have to convince them and you have to show up in confidence. If it's physically being at the interview, make sure you're there early. Don't start stumbling in when it's...
navigate any obstacle that could stop you from getting there on time and be there on time.
Yes.
I was going to say, for me, like if it's online as well, your lighting is important.
Yes.
We have all these lights. What they call ring lights are everywhere.
Exactly.
Everywhere. And affordable. Like, is your space well lit? You know? Have you positioned your laptop properly? Have you checked that you're positioned properly, that your head is not disappearing there? You know, just little things that for me just make sense. Is it quiet where you are?
Yes. Yeah? Is your sound good?
Is your sound good? Have you tested everything before you get onto that call? Is your internet good? Do you have enough bundles? I'm telling you guys, your profile picture on your Zoom account.
Yes, your name.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, you're helping the people.
We are.
I like common types of interviews. So are there common types of interviews?
Yes, there are different kinds, like we've talked about, whether it's online,
Okay.
there are different types.
Body language. So you also talk about body language.
Yes.
So because you're communicating without communicating.
For sure. You can show up somewhere and be like, wow, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Are you really?
You
Like,
don't look excited.
you don't.
look
Like, yeah, I
interested.
really want
Or you're
this role.
distracted.
Yes, like,
Okay.
exude confidence.
Answering tough questions and how to shine under pressure.
Yes, some questions can catch you off guard. They could be questions about maybe your limitations. Like, what's your greatest weakness in the workplace?
Like I don't like people who say they don't have any weakness.
Exactly.
Everybody has a weakness. Get in line. Just understand. If you don't know, go ask the people around you. They will tell you 100 of them. Everybody has a weakness. So you can't just have strengths. You have to have weaknesses.
Yes, and you have to be able to portray them in a positive light. Like, this is my weakness and this is how I'm working on becoming better.
Which is nice. So you don't just leave it at the weakness.
Yes.
This is how I'm working on improving that, or I've worked over that over the years.
Yes, and there's a method that I have put in the book. So you'll be able to follow that method. If you follow it, it's so easy to have a system of answering such questions, because you can't predict exactly what you'll be asked.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is just amazing. I've never post-interview etiquette.
Yes.
Standing out after the meeting.
Yes.
You shall pay me. Mutume tithe yote. New jobs sent. What? Standing out
Yes,
after. Because
Yes.
after we just leave it. But you see what I like about that, even before you go into that, is you see you have to stand out.
Yes.
If you're really interested in this job and you're really interested in how you show up and how you are, you will definitely have an after. You will not just walk away and forget about it and you don't care and whether they call you or not, because we've got to stop using people. So tell me about how you stand up. Don't tell them everything, but tell them something.
One thing you can do, this is the only one I'll share, is send a thank you email.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Appreciate the people.
Yes. Just thank them for the opportunity.
I can't. But there's so much. That's so amazing. 11 is negotiating job offers and securing the best package.
Yes.
How do I do this? What if they've already decided? One of the things I'll just say before you say yours, I don't know. Me, I always tell people, first of all, don't, because, I believe, don't ask for, I don't believe in asking for money, because you will probably sell yourself short.
Yes.
There are so many people I have found. Let's say the job is paying 600K, you ask for 200.
Yes.
So the best thing to say is, what is your offer?
Yes.
Or what is the bandwidth which I'm looking at?
Yes.
Because you see, also, HR has KPI, which I'm sorry, those KPIs, some of them, they need Jesus to be laying their hands on. But a KPI is to get people to earn less, isn't it?
Yes.
To ensure that I don't know what to say.
Yes.
But that thing, because you cut yourself short or you ask for too much.
Yes.
And then you're disregarded because you've asked for too much.
Yes.
So I always think, even if I quote a figure, if you want to say that, then say it is flexible.
Yes.
I am ready to, we can negotiate this.
Yes.
It's not fixed in stone.
Exactly. You be confident. First of all, do your research.
Okay?
Yes. Before you go for any interview,
Find out what the market is paying.
Exactly. Good. And if you can, connect with people in that organization so that you know that specific organization, what's the range. Yes. And then also remember, it's not just about the salary. There's so many other perks that are even more important than the salary. So you might have a big salary but no insurance, or your leave days are limited,
or no health benefits.
Exactly.
I like this one, but we won't go into it. They'll have to go and read. Handling rejections, staying positive and moving forward, because you can get so many rejections.
Yes.
That you just say, okay, I'm done.
Yes. The tips and tricks are in the book. There's a strategy for that.
Chapter 12, and actually there are 13 chapters, but chapter 12 and 13 let me combine because I know we're out of time. Onboarding and first impressions, that's so good. Starting strong in your new role, and then long-term career growth and job security. This is a good book to get. This is a good toolkit. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it doesn't just end with, okay, I got my dream job, yay, I'm chilling. No. How are you upskilling? What's your trajectory? How long do you want to be here? So that now you move to the next thing. What are your goals? Have you sat down to think about it? And even once you start the job, okay, how do you handle yourself? Okay, you're here. the first 3 months are so critical. You're really trying to prove yourself. So how do you do this in the best way? All those tips are there. So even the 13th chapter is just a nice little addition to just bring it all together.
Wow.
Yes.
This is amazing. How much is this toolkit?
This toolkit is only 1,000 shillings.
I just feel like that's so much for 1,000 shillings.
Yes. That's what I keep telling people, like, please give it a chance.
That's a lot.
Yes.
And I think because we're here and it's also dropped to my spirit, be different. You see, they say, they say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. We're at the beginning of the year. We need to do things differently. You've been looking for a job, or you're looking to get into another job, another career. You're looking to upscale. You're looking for transition. You're looking to do things differently. You have to do them differently. This book, definitely, from all I've read here, is definitely. I think you should be selling for 10,000, not 1,000. But we're here.
Yes.
So you have a wealth of information. So maybe the first thing you need to do is, instead of lamentations, God has been speaking about lamentations a lot. Instead of complaining, you need to get this toolkit. They are I've just felt creative ways to get it. If you don't have the money, ask somebody else to loan you the money. When you get the job, you pay them back. Make sure you pay back. But you need to get this toolkit, shut yourself in a room, go through it, understand how to be better, and become better. I think that was the purpose of, when I saw this, I said, this has to be a Sunday sermon. Why? Because it's about work, and it's about excellence in the marketplace, and I'm called to minister to people in the marketplace. So let's get down to, how do I get a job?
Yes.
What is the job hunting toolkit here? What do I need to do? That's what you do. What do I need to do differently is what I'm hearing. What do I need to do differently?
Yes.
Somebody has unpacked it. I think you can go get this information maybe from the internet, but she has unpacked it, brought it together, brought in her story, brought in her vibe. She has a success record, and she has done it. So she's compressed. I feel like you've compressed time and information that is useful for people in this next season. It is the 12th day of January. Please do better and want better. Do better and want better. Buy the tool for younger people in your family. Buy it for the youth. Take it through. Buy it for your church people. People have got to become better. I think every church has a careers department. Just let's do it. I don't know. I have brought Olyvia. In the bio, I think we'll put the link.
Yes.
Is it a link?
Oh, it's not a link. It's just a number that you send the payment to, send your email to, and you'll receive within 24 hours. You'll receive the copy.
So we'll put that information there, and also give us your feedback. And really, thank you for doing this. And I feel like there's so much more. I feel like, Olyvia, you're very gifted, and there's a lot that God will do with you. A lot.
Amen.
And if you want to write a book as well, or you need your book edited. You need direction in your book, Olyvia is the person. Wow.
Yes. Thank you so much, Pastor Angie.
You are
such
so
an
welcome.
honor to always come, and thank you for opening doors for me.
You're so
Honestly,
welcome.
you're the one who called out this writing gift in me
so
when you
grateful.
asked me to write raw with you.
Yeah. I'm so excited about
Thank
that.
you.
And you were the right person. It took us forever. We have other books that we're still writing. God will help us.
He will.
He will help us, because we've got to do them.
Yes,
There's so much more that we have to do. But thank you so much.
You're most welcome, and thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you guys. Tell us the success stories. Don't become a winner out there and you listened and you did this, then you don't tell us. Give us feedback.
Yes.
So we know that we're doing the right thing. Have a great new year.